Hey y'all. Oh, I'm gonna kick it. Hey y'all, it's Jordan Ashley here and I'm back with another video. And today,
Why are you whispering?
I'm whispering? Okay. Hey y'all, it's Jordan Ashley here and I'm back with another video. And today we will be we will be doing a long awaited Q&A video. I know it's been a long time, but today we're finna do it. And we have 20 questions, so we're gonna kind of do like a 20 questionnaire thing. And Adriana is gonna be my interviewer. Yay! Say something in the back. Okay. Yeah, y'all, we finna go ahead and get started. So grab y'all popcorn and y'all drinks. Before we get started, make sure y'all follow me on all my social medias at Miss Jordan Ashley with 2 Y's. And now we can go ahead and get started.
Alright. What camera do you use and how's the battery life?
Okay, so I use the Sony ZV-E10 and the battery life on it is pretty good. I can say it does kind of die a little bit quicker, so I do have to also invest in like a portable battery charger. But honestly, for my first camera, I think the battery life is pretty doable.
What made you choose NCAT?
Okay, so quick story time. So my top 3 schools was FAMU, that's number 1. Then it was NCAT, and then it was North Carolina Central. My Aggies, please don't get on me, but NCAT, I chose NCAT, number 1, because I couldn't. Okay. Okay, but I chose NCAT because number 1, I couldn't get into my FAMU iRattler, and I know I'm not the only person that had that issue for class of 28, but I could not get into my iRattler, so I was kind of just fed up. NCAT is known for having a good business program because that's what I major in. I major in business management, so that's also another reason why I chose NCAT, and because it's the number 1 public HBCU in the country, and it's nothing like Aggie Pride.
Aggie Pride?
Can't deny.
Period. Best friendship advice.
Make sure you find friends that's gonna value you as you. Like, don't be around friends that's toxic, that puts you in toxic situations, that make you feel degraded when you're around them. Make sure you're around people that brings out your true inner self, and even your inner child in a way. Like, cause I feel like if they bring out your inner child, then that's how you know they're your true friends for real.
How would you describe your younger self and any lessons you would give her?
Honestly, I would describe my younger self as a multi-talented triple threat diva because, believe it or not, y'all, I used to play violin, act, sing, dance, but I literally used to do it all. I used to paint, like I used to paint canvases and like portraits and stuff. Wait, what was the last part of the question?
Any lessons you would give her?
Just stay true to yourself. Don't try to change for anybody else, because I definitely feel like in middle school, that's definitely that. Middle school, high school era is definitely that shift change when you're trying to find yourself. Even in college as well, you try to also find yourself because you're surrounded by so many different people from different backgrounds. But literally just stay true to yourself, because at the end of the day, you are a true leader.
Do you have a boyfriend?
No, not currently.
Roommate advice.
Currently, right now, I stay in an on-campus apartment, and obviously one of my roomies is Adri, and then I also have a roommate named Raven. So sweet, love her to death. I would just say, if you stay in an on-campus apartment and y'all all have 3 different rooms, make sure y'all set the boundaries in the beginning of the school year, so nothing is like mixed up in the middle of the school year because y'all already set that boundary. But if y'all are staying in like traditional dorms where y'all are like right beside each other, I would just say make sure everybody has like their own alone time, because I feel like if y'all are staying right beside each other, the other roommate is always in the room, and you always come back from like a long day of class or something and your roommate is just always in the room. I feel like you should ask your roommate for some personal space, because sometimes you're gonna want that personal space, you know? What else can I say? Just set boundaries in the beginning, because that's mainly really it. Like, nothing else, honestly. Yeah.
One big thing you had to learn the hard way during your freshman year of college.
One big thing that I had to learn was to let go and let God. That's one thing I had to learn. I had to learn to let go and let God, because I feel like it was a lot of things going on around me that I was trying to hold on to. I just had to pray and let go and let God, literally. And that was one of my hardest things, because I feel like as human beings, we're so attached to like a lot of our old habits or a lot of old past things that we're so used to. But if you pray about it, you don't even know like what those new things could bring you. Like they could honestly bring you bigger and better things and make you flourish in a way that you never seen yourself be. So I would just say let go and let God. Period.
How do you maintain friendships, mental health, money, and school all at once?
Okay.
To make you gotta.
Okay, friendships. I don't really have that many friends, but honestly, we hang out with each other all the time because we just love each other so much. So honestly, maintaining friendships isn't hard for me. Maintaining school, it can be hard because I like to be involved with a lot of org, so it's just kind of like finding the balance and disciplining yourself on prioritizing on what's the number one thing that you need to do, and then prioritizing the rest of the things after that. And then money, I don't work. My mom sends me money, but I did get a work study this semester, so I'm gonna do that. So managing money, dealing with an apartment, also have to budget because I have to cook, because sometimes I can't always make it to the caf on time. DoorDash, I can't lie, DoorDash definitely be taking up my money sometimes. Managing that and like bills that I have, like subscriptions on my phone and stuff. So yeah, it's not that hard once you really know how to prioritize what you need to prioritize.
Do you plan on traveling this year?
Yes, actually. I know it's almost the end of the school year, but this Saturday I'm going out of the country for the first time. But yeah, I'm going to Vietnam and Thailand. I'm going to Ho Chi Minh City or Saigon and Bangkok, Thailand. So I'm very excited. But speaking of 2026, yes, I definitely hope that I do travel more. Maybe some future travel spots. Honestly, Houston, Texas is one. I do want to go to Mexico. I do want to go there. If I want to go outside of the United States, I want to go to like London, and one of my dream places has always been Paris. Even though it's not always a hike, but it's just always been like a younger self dream vacation. So, or what's another one? The Maldives has always been on my list too.
Advice on how do you stand out from the crowd?
Just being yourself, because I feel like nowadays a lot of people aren't original, and a lot of people try to impersonate somebody else that they know on social media. But I really just feel like just being yourself is what makes you stand out from the crowd, because you're not like everybody else, because nobody is like you if you're yourself. So just you being yourself and you doing your own thing and rocking your own vibe.
What do you see yourself doing in the next 10 years?
In the next 10 years, realistically, I want to be a very famous YouTuber. Like, I have so many interests, y'all, but one of my main goals is to be a very famous YouTuber. Not like a content creator, but I want to be known as a YouTuber. I want to be in the I can't lie, y'all, I want to be in the Victoria's Secret modeling show. But realistically, I do want to be a big YouTuber, have like a lot of subscribers and supporters, and be a very positive influence. And I want to be very close with God, traveling the world by then, because in 10 years I'll be 30. So hopefully by then I'll be married with maybe like 2 or 3 kids. I don't want to do too much because I'm little. And by then, hopefully, Ben be making 7 figures and Ben retire my mom by then. And give my homegirls some money too, because I can never leave them out. I love them to death.
Do you see yourself getting plastic surgery in the future?
What? What? That's a question?
No.
Oh, because I was like, I didn't know I never.
I'm gonna throw you off.
get plastic surgery because I am starting to like my body size, which I have always had an issue with as I was younger, because I feel like a lot of people are influenced by like thicker girls or like curvy girls, and I used to get called like stick, cinnamon, what's that thing, you know, that Apple Jacks box, that cinnamon, yeah, I used to get called that sometimes. And honestly, like as I grew older, I realized like being skinny or being little is not bad, because honestly you're going to gain weight as you get older, so it's kind of beneficial to be little, but that's my opinion. And honestly, I want to represent for my skinny girls, because I feel like it's a lot of the same look sometimes and not really like in the big eye. Skinny girls aren't like really in the big eye, besides like models of course, but yeah.
What has been your highlight of 2025? Biggest goal
My highlight of 2025 was honestly getting my camera. I just got me a camera. Y'all, I'm so excited. I finally did it. I finally bought me a freaking camera, y'all. So now I have no excuse but to vlog for y'all. And this was one of my biggest accomplishments. And I'm just so happy that I finally got to mark one of the major things that I wanted to mark off my list for so long. And I'm glad I finally got to do it, y'all. Like, I could cry right now. But this has been on my list for a very long time. Been one of my main goals for a very long time, and I finally achieved it this summer. I've just been super psyched. Like, ever since then, I've just been super psyched. Even though I haven't picked it up, but now I'm picking it up. I've just been super psyched, and that's just one of my biggest accomplishments that I have achieved in 2025.
What are your standards in a relationship?
I'll be honest, I know, but as I get older, you know, like I feel like things change. But my standards are a man of God, a man of his word, acts of service is one, somebody that is caring and that is patient with me as well, because I will also be patient with them. Somebody that is loyal, because I feel like nowadays cheating is very normalized. Somebody that is hardworking, kind, and willing to see me prosper in my light and not dim my light down.
Do you have a height preference?
Yeah, I like them. I'm 5'5", but everybody that see me in person, they be like, you tall, so I'm guessing I must be taller than that. Honestly, if I had to go short, it could be no shorter than 5'10", y'all. No shorter than 5'10", but I like 6 foot and up, no shade. But if you like look decent, cause I don't want to like dim my blessing. So if you like 5'10", I can work with it.
Next, any advice for beginner YouTubers?
I'm a beginner YouTuber as well, so we're both learning together. But honestly, again, just be authentic, just be yourself, because I feel like a lot of people won't be able to connect with you if you're not authentic or raw. Just be hardworking, keep up the consistency. If you do get unmotivated, just remember the reason on why you're doing it. Pray to God about replenishing your motivation.
What's the best advice you can give a freshman?
Don't get oversaturated in all the things on campus, because I feel like that's one thing that I did, and I got overstimulated, and every like sophomore upperclassman said don't get oversaturated in orgs, and that's what I did. Because when you come, well, if you do come to NCAT, it is a lot of clubs and organizations on campus that you're like, oh, I can join this, I can join this, I can join this. No, I would say dim it down to like three to four main orgs that you can balance. Like one being your major, like just say if you're a business major, join like a business org. Find a community service based org, yeah, hometown org, and then like a special fun org, like a crochet, hair, self-care, fitness, any org like that.
Advice on hygiene. This one for the steakhouse.
Advice on hygiene, I would just say brush your teeth twice a day, use mouthwash, wash your face twice a day, wear deodorant. Honestly, I do recommend wearing aluminum-free deodorant, even though it doesn't have like that stick to where, you know, it holds the smell. You still don't want cancer, But I can't even be talking because I'm in the mix between aluminum and non-aluminum. Take showers twice a day. Use unscented soap, or get you like a vaginal wash for down there. It doesn't go inside, it goes on the outside because your vagina is a self-cleaning area, so you can just clean it out with water. Drink water every day. Make sure you drink a lot of water every day. Drink cranberry juice, pineapple juice. Drink teas as well, because detox teas that can help cleanse out any like film or like anything that's in your body. Because also that like your gut is also a main thing that's also with like your skin, and it also deals with smell as well. Clean behind your ears, because your ears will be stank too. And make sure you scrub and exfoliate while you're in the shower too.
What made you start YouTube?
What made me start YouTube? I feel like I always had a passion for YouTube since I was little.
Okay, hey you guys, again, this is Jordan. Look at this, we're eating fried chicken and Hawaiian bread. Don't listen to that. That's my talking Angela. That's how good.
I was always recording on my mom's phone. Like my mom has old videos of me recording on her phone and like posting on YouTube on her account. And you know how like we always, as little kids, we always propped up the phone or like our iPads or something that we had and create like a fake video. Always been doing that. And like I said, I've always been inspired by like black YouTubers back in my time. Like Armand and Trey was one, De'Ara Taylor is one. Some newer ones now is like Yanni K, Kaya Monique, Maria Alexia. Oh, Quinn, I love Quinn too. I love how she's just authentically herself. But all those people also inspired me to do YouTube as well. And like I said, I just always had a passion for it, and I feel like I was always meant to be in front of the camera.
What do you define as a leader?
What I define as a leader is somebody, of course, that leads, somebody that takes charge. And leader always doesn't have to be in charge all the time, but also takes advice from others to see what they can do better for the next time.
Last question. What would be your advice on planning when it comes to college?
My advice on planning when it comes to college, honestly, just prepare. I mean, I feel like you can't really plan when you come to college because you don't really know what to expect, because your year could go like this, and then it could go like this, and then like this, like this. You come to college, just be prepared to meet a lot of different people from different backgrounds. Be prepared to be in class. Like, make sure you go to class every day, because just because you miss one day, if you miss that one day of class, that could affect your grade, or you could also miss important information in your class. You don't always have to have everything for your dorm when you first come. You can get that as you're in school as well. I would say, of course, have a little bit of money in your pocket when you come here, because there's going to be like little mini events like pop-ups and stuff, and you might want to buy things. Planning, yeah, like you can do journaling. Make sure you journal out your emotions and how you feel. Make sure it's unfiltered, because that's the but make sure it's like unfiltered when you journal, because that's the real raw emotions that you feel at that time and moment. Also, Adrian made a valid point. I have a planner, and that does also help with like planning out stuff. So I would say get a physical planner. If you have like an iPhone or a Samsung, use Calendar or Google Calendar to help you like keep up with your stuff on your phone, because you might not always go back and look back at your physical planner. Make sure you have all the supplies for your classes. You can see that in your syllabus. That's it, right? Okay, again, go follow my social medias on all platforms, Miss Jordan Ashley with 2 Y's. And that's it, y'all. I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.